morning, dear students. Welcome once again to the biology class. So let's begin with the class. So today, children, we are going to learn little more about endocrine system in humans. So children, first of all, we'll be discussing about importance of iodine, and then we'll be talking about cause of diabetes. So children, try to understand what's the importance of iodine in our diet. Iodized salt is necessary because iodine mineral is essential part of thyroxine hormone, which is secreted by thyroid gland. Thyroxine regulates metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and protein. So we must consume iodized salt, which is necessary for proper working of thyroid gland. Its deficiency causes a disease called goiter, in which the neck gets swollen. Hence, to prevent deficiency of iodine in body, it is advisable to use iodized salt. So now try to understand about a disease which is diabetes. Children, diabetes is a disease in which blood sugar level increases. What's the cause of diabetes? The disease is caused due to the deficiency of insulin hormone, which is secreted by pancreas, that is responsible to control blood sugar levels. Children, increased blood glucose level for long time adversely affects eyes, kidneys, heart, etc. Thus, in order to lower the blood glucose level, the patients are treated by giving injections of insulin. Children, try to understand what do you mean by feedback mechanism. The excess or deficiency of hormones has a harmful effect on our body. Feedback mechanism makes sure that hormones should be secreted in precise quantity and at right time. This feedback mechanism I'm going to explain you with the help of an example of the sugar level in our body. Please try to understand this now. Let's say after having a carbohydrate-rich diet, the blood glucose level increases. This stimulates pancreas to secrete insulin. Insulin stimulates the target cells, which either take up glucose or utilize it in the process of respiration or store it in the form of glucagon. As a consequence, the blood sugar level decreases and finally becomes normal. With the decrease in level of blood sugar, insulin secretion also decreases so that the glucose level does not fall below the lower limit. In this way, the insulin maintains normal blood glucose level. This is called as feedback mechanism. Sometimes, children, it is also referred to as negative feedback mechanism. That's all for today's class, children. Hope whatever was explained to you, you have understood it nicely. Even then, if you have any doubts, feel free to ask. That's all. Thank you. God bless you all.